Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello my loves. Good afternoon, Hallie. Good afternoon, Andrew. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's Periscope. Spilled my water. But that's all good. Give me a second. Gotta recover from this. All my books. Sorry, y'all. Little water hazard here happening. Oh no, my new book. All right. Well, we'll leave that down there, back there. It's okay. It's okay. Hello, Shariza. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. It happens. Stuff happens. Water spills. So today I am super psyched to be talking about our crown chakra, right? Which is the last chakra in the system. And if you have not gone on my website, sexualitypower.com, and claimed your beautiful version of this document, the 7 keys to awaken your sexual power, go on there and there's a pink button. You can click on that button, write your information, and we will email you the 7 keys. So today is all about putting our crown on. And I wish I had a little crown. I don't. But I wish I did, so I can visually represent putting on our crowns. But it's all about connecting to our higher self, right? Connecting to that divine energy that is constantly feeding us information, whether we're receptive or not, right? So it's about opening up that receptivity to receiving guidance, to allowing that divine intuition to come through and move through you as you, right? So really awakening to the reality that we are in constant communication with Source, right? So I want to just quickly go through some of the qualities of this chakra. Hello, Scott. Thank you, Miracles, for sharing and joining. Thank you all for joining. Today we're going to be talking about the crown chakra, and actually, surprise, surprise, everyone, you will be doing the romance reading today. Not me, you will be, using your crown chakra for enlightenment and your intuition for really connecting to you, right? To what's present and alive in you right now. But before we get to the fun stuff, let's get to the more exciting stuff, which is talking about our crown chakra. So I'm going to talk about the tips that I give on the actual sheet, but I definitely want to give you just some overall, in case you've never heard of chakras and you're new to my channel. Hello, love. Welcome, Mikey. You know, just giving you some 411 here. So the chakras are our energy centers. We have 7 primary ones, and they start at the base of our spine and then they work their way up. However, we really see them, right? We don't really see our own back, so we really visualize them in the front. So the first one would be under our pelvis. The second would be right around our reproductive organs, in between our navel area and our belly button. Then the third is right above our navel and our belly button. The fourth being right by the heart. The fifth being our throat. The sixth being your third eye. I want to awaken my sexuality. I was on absence for a year. Let's talk more, Kumar. Please go on my website and send me a little message with your info so that we can connect offline. And then our seventh, which is the one we're covering today, is at the top. Now, I do want to just let y'all know, if you have not catched the other 6 videos to awakening your sexuality power, you can still catch them. Although catch, if you heard, catch is going down. I'm actually in the process of uploading everything to YouTube. So this will be really exciting because you will actually be able to see all of my videos from the beginning up on YouTube pretty soon. I should have them up by May 1st. That's my goal and my intention. So thank you, universe, for supporting me and getting that done. Yay, I know. And you know something, guys? It's kind of wild, but I have already over 600 videos. How awesome is that? You're gonna have like so much content to sort through that it's gonna be just lots and lots of fun. So let's talk crown chakra. Our crown chakra represents bliss, right? True happiness, true bliss, ecstasy, orgasm is all just like sitting up there, right? It's sitting up in the crown chakra. So that is the first thing I want you to know, because so often, you know, the crown chakra is representative of that connection to source. But to know that that connection is divine bliss, right? It's being in pure ecstasy through that intimacy and connection with source. So it's really, really juicy stuff just sitting up here at the top of our heads. The second thing I want you all to know is that if you are feeling like you don't have a purpose, like you're stuck, disconnected, you just have so much going on and you can't find your footing, these are big, big signs that there is a blockage, right? There's a block in energy. And here is one of the things that I really want to hone in on, is that things come from the top down, right? We usually begin the work from the bottom up, but the way we receive is from the top down. It's like a funnel, right? And in order for us to really receive, right? To receive, see it clearly, talk about it, give it some love, create it, let it birth it through us, right? We really have to be open in our crown chakra. And if we're not open in that crown chakra, then that's where a lot of the confusion starts. And I know myself, I felt confused, like so confused. You know, I was in grad school and I was just like, what am I even doing here? Right? Like I just was no longer sure. I was no longer clear about what was what and what anything was for. And I was constantly questioning all of existence, right? I was just like, this world sucks. Because I wasn't clear about my purpose. I wasn't clear about what I was here to do, my mission, my purpose. So this is another sign that there is a blockage here, that you want to begin doing some work to open up your crown chakra and allow these downloads to actually be processed, right? It's like if you have a computer and you have no internet, right? It's like you can try downloading as many songs as you want, but nothing is going to come through, nothing is going to get downloaded. So having this open, having our third chakra open is like having our Wi-Fi on. You know, turn on the Wi-Fi. So here are some things that we can do, right? Like what can we do? The first thing, and it comes straight off of our 7 keys, is to affirm our connection. Affirmation is very, very powerful, right? So we have to affirm throughout the day, every morning, every night, let it be the first thing and the last thing that you are really talking about and thinking about throughout your day. And whenever anything comes up that makes you feel unsettled, affirm this connection, right? I am one with Source. I am that I am. This phrase, you know, it's such a powerful phrase. You are. You simply are, right? There's no science to it. It's just spirit in you, through you, as you, right? So affirming that, affirming I am that I am. I am one with Source. I am powerful co-creator. I am divine. That is one of the biggest things that I've gained in my practice, is this affirmation, like this huge amount of faith, right? This huge belief that I am one with Source. And I've gotten to the extreme that I have it on a bracelet. I am, right? You surround yourself with this however you can to remind yourself, right? Because we are perfect. We just forget it sometimes, right? It's like momentary amnesia, right? We forget that we are powerful beings. And that's when our crown chakra begins to close down, right? And especially if it's already closed down, if it's shut down, if there's some blockage there, we want to begin by affirming that this connection exists and that it is the most powerful connection we have. Okay, so that is the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is things that we can do, right? Little small things that we can do. Now, you've heard me talk about meditation, but specifically silent meditation, completely silent meditation is super, super helpful for our crown chakra, right? Really just staying in stillness, because it is in stillness, when we are completely still, that Source is most present within us, right? Can really like download, because there's no thoughts blocking, right? So really clearing the mind of the thoughts, clearing the mind of the doubts and the insecurities, and allowing yourself to be fully present, right? We have to be fully present in a moment, and in that silence, knowing, trusting that we are receiving exactly what we need. Exactly, whether we are conscious of it or not. And that's the really cool thing. Sometimes I meditate and I'm like, oh, that was a waste of my time. And then boom, something happens and I'm like, oh, that's a result of that meditation, right? That came to me, and now I'm aware that it had come to me then. So really do allow and have that faith, right? And faith is a muscle. We build on that. But this practice of affirmation, right? Affirming this divine connection, this divine being that you are, that is the first step. Okay, what else can we do? You know, I like chanting, and specifically for this chakra, I think the upper three, like the throat, third eye, and crown chakras, really benefit the most from chanting. So I want you all to join me in chanting the mantra Om. And Om is the universal sound, right? So this transcends, you know, cultures and all of this. Like, it transcends everything. It's just like the sound, right? It's Om, O-M. So let's begin with our chanting. And before we begin, I just want to light our little violet candle here. Violet being one of the two colors most used to represent this chakra. The second one is white. So here we go. We're going to do 3 ohms. Deep breath in. Om. That was wonderful. Oh, so energizing. So, so energizing. So I just want to take a minute right now and ask you, if you did join me in oming, did you feel anything? I know for myself there are sensations, but I want to, without, being biased or anything, or giving you any hints, like, did you feel anything during either even listening, right? Listening to the oming can actually also trigger a lot of energy. So did you actually feel anything in your physical body, any sensations come up? I felt like a tingle on my scalp and a lightness in my chest. Oh, yes. Thank you for sharing, Hallie. Thank you, my love. Anyone else feel anything coming up for them? I am loving the hearts. Thank you so much for all the hearts, whoever's giving them to me. Okay, so that is exactly what I feel. I always feel a lot of tingling at the top of my scalp. So right around the center, middle center, that's where, and a connection. It's amazing to have a sister to do this with. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm so, so grateful to be here with you. So there is this vibration that happens, right? Simply from chanting or listening to the sound of Om, we can really begin to open up that chakra. And when you feel that tingling, that's an amazing sign that your chakra is opening, right? Your receptivity, right? Your Wi-Fi is turning on and it's blasting, right? It's like, oh yay, I'm on. So let that guide you, right? Let that guide you when you're doing different activities, right? Even in the morning, like I said, affirming, right? Continue affirming that you are connected to source until you feel that connection, until there is a physical shift in your body, whether it's a sensation coming up or it's an actual sense that you feel of oneness, of connection to that greater energy around us. So some other things, you can always wear the color violets or the color whites. Surround yourself with those colors. Amethyst, and I will grab my amethyst. Amethyst and crystal quartz are two of the stones to work with this chakra. And I actually like a piece like this that's more long. Can you read a card for me? Kumar, give me a few minutes and you can pull a card for yourself. I'll teach you how. Right, so this is one of those stones that I just like putting like right here or right at the top of my head when I'm meditating, and it really does allow me to just open up that connection. And this is like a pretty big clear quartz. I use this one for clearing all the other little ones that I have, but this can actually be placed at the top of the head while you're meditating and really support in opening up your chakra. Yeah, this one's a beautiful one. I love this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just got, I'll show you guys this amazing book, the Book of Stones. I just got it, and I'm gonna be doing some more stuff on stones. I actually want to identify all my stones and walk us all through it. So this is something that I will be using as a resource for all of us pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. All right, some more stuff to know about this chakra. Frankincense. The scent of frankincense is such a healing scent and is also an enlightening scent, right? So frankincense can actually be used during meditation, especially in silent meditation, so that you can open up your crown chakra some more. So frankincense is the scent for the crown chakra. Some other things I want to just let you know, you can use music. Music can always heal the soul and help you connect. And in this case, for this specific chakra, you want it to be, like sounds of the sky and things that are really, really like calming. You don't want to have too much engagement with the sounds. You want it to be almost like background music. Okay, some other things. When there is a blockage in this crown chakra, I recommend a detox. A detox of foods and even using teas, herbal detox teas to really help flush our system, right? Because sometimes there's just so much toxins from our environment and, the things we wear, the things we eat, the things we're around, that we just can't help it. And there's a physical blockage. So I want to just alert us to that, because often we look at the energetic system and don't match that with the physical body system. And empty stomach works for me. Yeah, that does work for some people. I believe that would be beneficial. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. And I can definitely share more about detoxes, as I did one for about 55 days. And I look forward to actually beginning one pretty soon. So I might, you guys are inspiring me. I might do a challenge here where I just share, maybe do an extra like 2-minute peri for a few days and share about the detox that I am going on, because it's a really good one. I got a lot of benefits from it this past cycle. I need to detox too. Yes, I can do it with you. Yay. Okay, so we have 3 and we're 3 gather. That is more than enough for me. So if you ladies, I know Mariah, thanks for letting me know your name again. Definitely let's do this. Let's connect. Let's start May 1st, right? Sounds like a plan? Let me know. Thumbs up if you're down to start on May 1st. And we will gather here on May 1st for our detox. And I'll put some stuff on my website too. Yes. Yay. Yes. Awesome. I love how this happens. Some other things to know. You can work with every single element and connect to our crown chakra. Yay. Right? So every single element helps us connect to that. Other chakras have a specific element like fire, water, earth, or air, but with this chakra specifically, all of them. So if you do work with the elements, know that whatever element you're working with, you can use that energy to help boost that openness of your crown chakra. And then, some other practices that I just want to share with you all before we get into the weekly reading is yoga and breathing. Breath is what sustains us, right? And breath is that life force. So the more you connect breath through that chakra, it just becomes that much more powerful. So I invite you to think about different breaths, right? There's prana, there's alternate nostril breathing, which can be really powerful. There's belly breaths, there's lion's breath. So there's all these different ways of breathing, and it's so fascinating that we can control the breath so much. And I invite you to play around with it and see what really begins that tingle for you, right? That sensation at the top of your head. That is a sign that there is energy moving and shifting. I've been dealing with having respect of different elements and embrace my uniqueness. Yes. That is a lot of our journey has to do with that, with really embracing who we are as unique beings. And, you know, that is when we can really connect and channel that energy from source. It's that strength is given to us. So much of it too. It's like abundance of respect and love and divinity flowing through us. So let's see, let me just look at my notes really quickly. And just the last thing I want to share with you all, I've been listening to too many people and needing to trust who I was created to be. Yes, and here is, you know, my latest and greatest coach, Shirley Joy Weiss, says the following. And she said that leaders ask themselves first, right? And it's all about going within, right? It's, you know, whatever people will say, they don't know you like you know you, right? You know exactly what you need. And if you feel confused or you feel doubt in any moment, know that source will provide. I believe we created to learn from each other. We do learn from each other. We do, you know, we support one another on our journey. And I also will say that not everyone is ready to give support or receive support, right? And that's part of their journey. So keep that in mind, right? Because sometimes we want to give support and it's like not well received, or we are expecting to receive support and it's not given, or it's not given the way we want it to be given, or, you know, the intention is there but the execution isn't. And just know that that is part of everyone's journey, right? To have these. So that is what I have for you guys in terms of this chakra. And, you know, I want you all just to know that I am expanding what I do with the chakras. I want to give you guys more and more. And now that I'm working with this amazing coach, I cannot wait to see what gets birthed through me. So until, you know, that moment comes when I share more with you, just know that I am always planning and trying to recreate and create new stuff to help you all. So here is the game. The game is pick a number from 1 to 3. I'm gonna shuffle, and whatever number you pick, know that that is the number. Did you catch Beyonce's visual album Lemonade? I have not. 2. We have a couple of 2s. All right, so pick a number from 1 to 3, and we shall see what comes up for you. And know that this is you doing 2 things: using your intuition and also tapping into source. Okay, so here we go. Who picked 1? Who picked number 1? And if you're at home, don't cheat. If you're watching the replay, you know, still do this, you know, pick a number and then look at the videos. Okay, so if you picked the number 1, right? If you picked number 1, your card came in high importance. And it says, it's safe for you to love. Right? And this is all about opening up your hearts to giving and receiving. I picked 1 in my head. Yay! Divine download gave you 1. Right? So opening up your hearts. Open up that big heart of yours and allow the highest energy of all to come and go as it pleases, right? Without any attachment, without any expectations of what you're going to get or what you're going to give. Just be an open vessel. And this is perfect, right? Because it's like when we open our crown chakra, that energy can come straight down to our hearts. And whew, man, does that heart shine, right? So That is our message for those of us who picked the number 1. I received that. Is perfect. On time message. Oh, yes. Awesome. Okay, those of us who picked number 2, I know you're out there. Soulmate. Soulmate is in the cards. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, it is. Right? So if you have been thinking about, is this new person in my life my soulmate? Is this person someone I'm meant to be with? Who is this person? There is confirmation here that the person is your soulmate. Now, what if you haven't been asking, right? If you haven't been asking at all, know that there is a soul partner on their way, if not already in your life without you even knowing it, right? And here is one of the things I want to say about soulmates. Now, most of the time we think it's romantic, right? A partner. But soulmates also come in terms of family members, friends, even business partnerships. Those people can also be soulmates. Stay open, right? And when we connect to Source, we can really draw in everything we want. And if this is what we want, believe me, work on your crown chakra and your heart chakra, and the person will manifest into your life. Okay, now those of us who picked the third number, number 3, we have stay optimistic about your love life. And this is all about positive thinking and faith, right? Having faith and staying optimistic will attract the person. Right? When we think about what we don't want, that is what we attract. That is how the law of attraction works. So we want to make sure we're focusing in on what we do want so that we can get it, right? Because we all want what we want and we want to get it. So in order to get it, stay optimistic and focus on the possibility. So that is our reading, and that is as easy as it can be, right? You can just go with your first instinct. That is your intuition. That is, being channeled through you. That is a divine download when you don't even know why you're picking, the number that you're picking. And know that, the same way that I can connect with the angels, you can connect with the angels, right? So when things get rough, when you need some guidance, sit in silence, connect to your crown chakra, and ask for divine guidance. Ask for the angels to really come to you and give you guidance. I'm interested in the same-sex person. Don't know why. That is your exploration, right? Exploring your sexuality. That's part of our journey here. We are sexual beings, and that's part of why we're here. We're here to explore, our sexuality. And that's why I focus so much on sexuality and spirituality, because I think, and I believe in the depths of my heart that those are so intrinsically connected, that we cannot fully be in the power of our spirituality without being fully in the power of our sexuality. Balance of both is needed, yes. So I hope that you all enjoyed that. I think I went over time a little bit yet, like 10 minutes. But I want to just thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. I feel so blessed to have you in my life. And I cannot wait to see you again tomorrow at 11 for our morning motivation, and again at 4 for our sexuality power talk. And tomorrow we're back with new topics, right? We just finished the 7 keys. So let me know if you have any topics you would want me to cover in the next couple of weeks, because I am open to anything. It's okay to email me, yes, with general questions always. So on my website, sexualitypower.com, you can see it right on my little profile. You can actually click on the contact page, and you can find my Twitter, my Perry, all of my handles, all of my emails are on there. You can actually even send me a direct message straight through there. You can even, I think, say anonymous if you'd like. So I invite as much connection as you are willing to engage in with me. Wishing you all a very passionate evening and sending lots of love. Bye.